Alright, hello everyone, Formula Finds. It's been a little while since I did a video, I guess, what, 2-3 weeks, but not because I didn't want to, but because I couldn't find really anything that I wanted to buy that was a good deal, but thankfully that ended yesterday. I bought a stack of Dick Tracy's and Archie's for $30, and I was very, very happy. Some of my last few purchases were a little questionable, but I mean, that's just how things roll, but it is what it is. All these were unbagged, unboarded off of Facebook Marketplace from the same seller, and let's take a look. But anyways, we got Dick Tracy number, what do we got here? 102. And this was the Dick Tracy monthly, and this one's kind of low grade. A lot of these are low grade, but some of them weren't too bad. But yeah, I kind of like collecting Dick Tracy monthlies. I just don't have that many of them. They're tough to find, and when you do find them, we got some tape there. This whole page is ripped. They're hard to find above low grade. Like, even if you go to my comic shop, what year is this? 1956. Even if you go to my comic shop and search for these and buy them, you'll likely either won't find them or you'll find them in like a 0.5 or 1.0. It'll be like a fair, just a low grade copy of it. It's really tough to find anything that's mid grade or higher in these. But that's partly how they have value though, so that's a good thing. And this was, the Dick Tracy's was the main reason for me buying this purchase here. I'm trying to find the centerfold and talk at the same time. I looked in all of these, but I only kind of flipped to the first page to make sure they were attached and, you know, completely weren't thrashed or something. But yeah, we're connected here, so that's good. But Miracle Aid. All right, moving on. Dick Tracy number 102. All right, moving on. Dick Tracy number 136. It's a nasty crease there. Chester Gould, yeah, he was your main cartoonist for this entire Dick Tracy run. What year is this? 1959. But he didn't do the covers or the artwork on all of them, but he wrote the stories. And there's a lot of controversy with that guy. I think with these. I mean, the controversy is kind of bullshit, anyways. But because he's doing Dick Tracy, and Dick Tracy is, you know, pro-police and all that stuff, and I guess he got heckled with, you know, him being too right-wing or whatever, and, you know, stated that he wasn't giving his citizens enough, you know, individual rights and all that stuff, because, you know, whatever. There's centerfold. It's nice. It's clean. But I guess he had some controversy with that, but I mean, we're going back 75 years here. I mean, the guy was born in like 1900. These are old books. All right, yeah, Dick Tracy. Nice. All right, it's Dick Tracy number 120. All right. Yeah, looks pretty clean actually. I looked at all these when I was there, but I just looked through like the front page. I don't think I looked through all of them, but 1958 is that what it says? Yeah, I definitely didn't look at the Archies, but I mean, my main thing was just to buy this lot for these Dick Tracy's, but I'm not to page count all these, but looking through these, they're actually looking a little better than I would have thought, which is really nice. I didn't really think these centerfolds would be attached. Like I said, I mean, it's hard to find Dick Tracy's that aren't just thrashed. It's how it was. But that's why they have more value, though. I mean, people didn't just put them in bags and boards and, you know, think that in 75 years they're going to be worth something, because, you know, why would you do that? And that's how values went up with them. But, all right, whatever. Dick Tracy, number 57, 37, 57. Yeah, we're getting a little older here. That's good. Nice. We're attached here, top and bottom. 1952. That's sweet. I'm not going to go through every page here, but I'll just do centerfold here if I can. Yeah, I'm going to have to read in the Chester Gould because I heard something about that, but I don't know how reliable it was. It could be, I mean, who the hell knows with how the internet works, but it could be worse, could be better. But I know nothing about the guys other than that, so I kind of want to read a little bit more into them. But nice, this one looks good. All right, moving on. Dick Tracy. This one's old. I've seen this cover. Yeah, this one's old. I don't have this one. I know that. 29. Oh, pen mark, but that's all we have. That's at least my worries here. Yeah, this is old. I'm looking at the back. A little chip there, but yeah, very nice. I mean, and we're nicely attached. And July 1950. Yeah, this is getting instantly bagged and boarded. I mean, Jesus, it's been, what is that, 74 years. Ink still looks good. I mean, who knows where this book's been for the last 75 years. Let's hope on a good centerfold. It's looking good. Was that rust or no? It's a staple. And we're good. Nice. Yeah, that's super cool. I mean, this is a $20 book. I mean, I don't care. It is. I know it is. I mean, at least to me it is, but yeah, I don't know. That's got some value to it. Dick Tracy, number 29. And moving on, Dick Tracy's. It's hot in here. I'm starting to slow my words. Dick Tracy, 141. It's 101 yesterday for first day of October or whatever. I mean, that's just ridiculous. 101 October. Dick Tracy, thick one, 141, 25 center. I'll look at the back of this really quick. Nice. The faces did have a little different look to them back then. All right, let's get serious. 1960. Nice. Looking good. All right. That's a thick book, yeah. Big book. What is it, like a 96 page? Whatever. All right, moving on. All right, Dick Tracy. All right, and into the Archies. Whole stack. I'm bagged on board Archies, but I mean, that's kind of how they should be. They're not valuable, but Pep 12 center. Kind of just glanced through these. I didn't really care. I was looking at the Dick Tracy's, and for $30, I mean, with all these free, I'm probably breaking even. But yeah. All right, we're not taking very long with it. Yeah, with Archie's. Archie joke book, 25 center, 250, or 25 center issue 200. Archie's pals and gals. They're just looking. 25 center. Archie and me, 25 center. So many different Archies. I mean, I collect Archies. I like to have them a little nicer grade. I don't want them just all low grade like this, because then they take up so much space. But if I can find them in higher grade, I'll back and board them. I have this one. I think I have two of these. Life with Archie. No, it's not Life with Archie. This is Archie series. 212. Yeah, he's fishing out his car here. Yeah, I remember that one. Reggie's. Those Wise Guys? Yeah. Reggie's Wise Guys jokes. What is this? 40 center. Laugh. Yeah, moving on. Archie's joke book. Reggie and me. This one looks familiar. 25 center. Theme park. What year is this? I'm going to say this is August 1975. August 1974. Got the month right. Pep. September 1975. February 1975. Alright, whatever, enough of that. Let's fly through this. Reggie and Me. I have that one too. There's so many. Archie's Joke Book. 147. Reggie and Me. Archie's Pals and Gals. Yeah, I've got nothing. I've got so much of this stuff. Pep 25 Center. It's a cool cover. A little picnic. Nice. Betty and Me. Got the first 10 Betty and Me. No, I don't have the first Betty and Me. I got Betty and Me 2 through 10, I think. God, there's so many of these. Archie 212. This is probably number 4 I have. Probably more than that, to be honest. Everything Archie. Pep. 215. Snowmobile 1. I have this one. Archie and Me. 250 Center 129. I mean, I'm not going to find out which ones of these I have and which ones I don't have. I mean, I really don't care. Archie 276. First series. I think I have that one too. Jughead. No idea. This one I have for sure. 90s Archie. Reggie and Me. Happy New Year, Archie. Madhouse Glads. Yeah, nothing to really value here. Archie's Pals and Gals. Madhouse Comics. Reggie and Me. And World of Archie. And a Reggie and Me. Alright, well, these are... Yeah, I got more of this crap. Whatever. I got the Tracy, though. That's what I wanted. But, alright, that's why I'll end the video. And thanks for watching. And hopefully I'll get something sooner than 2 or 3 weeks. But, alright. See you guys.